The top 5 weapons that bring Superman to his knees.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
If I asked who's the most powerful or strongest superhero in the DC universe, your answer would be Superman without a doubt. In the Justice League War movie, even Batman claims, "We won't win without our big gun, I'm gonna get Superman." Since Batman accepted Superman as the strongest, there's no need for debates as it is evidence. Yet there are few single weapons in this universe that can destroy Superman into thin air or bring him to his knees. Number 5. Kryptonite weapons. Superman has superpowers on Earth because of our yellow sun, as Krypton's sun was red. Kryptonite blocks that ability. Also, its radiation is poisonous to Kryptonians, which can kill them. By poisonous, what I meant was Kryptonite prevents the further absorption of solar energy, and it displaces solar energy with Kryptonite radiation, resulting in the immediate loss of Kryptonian superhuman abilities, leading to the death of Kryptonian by a form of radiation poisoning. A perfect example would be how a high dosage of carbon monoxide can become poisonous to us, where carbon monoxide molecules are being taken up by our blood's hemoglobin instead of the normal oxygen molecules. The carbon monoxide is displacing the O2 molecules, but not providing any oxygen necessary for life. The larger the amount of displacement of O2 molecules, a person can die. Several of Superman's foes used kryptonite as a weapon, including Lex Luthor, who wore a ring with a piece of kryptonite embedded in the ring. Luthor wore this ring until it gave him cancer. Metallo had a robotic body whose power plant uses a hunk of kryptonite as its power source. In one of Batman's contingency plans to stop Superman, should he ever be mind-controlled or have his free will compromised, Batman used kryptonite bullets, which Metallo used to shoot down Superman, resulting into a surgery to perform on Superman to be saved from death. Number 4. God Killer. The Greek forged deity Hephaestus offered the lethal assassin Deathstroke a contract in the assassination of an old foe of Olympus named Lepidus, a Greek titan. As Slade is immortal, he was granted the use of his sword to enable him to fight and kill immortal beings. Once Superman and Wonder Woman fought the titan Lepidus together, they lost horribly. After receiving God Killer's sword, Deathstroke killed him with minimum effort. The God Killer has the ability to shapeshift, depending on the user's own thoughts and instincts. God Killer is able to absorb and redirect whatever force is unleashed upon with twice the impact, even those of a veteran Kryptonian such as Superman. It can also be magically recalled to its owner. If the blade was ever shattered or somehow broken, the God Killer can reform itself. When in contact with another divine source, it can feed a deity's memories into itself and transfer them to the sword's handler. Number 3. MECH BATSUIT. The MECH BATSUIT is a powered exoskeleton and a technologically advanced, heavily armored version of the standard Batsuit. Bruce wore it during his confrontation with Superman. In the Batman animated series, Batman used MECH BATSUIT to take down not only Superman, but also Bane in different episodes. The Batsuit was sturdy and high-powered, which made it durable against Superman's punches. It also had plenty of tools that caused Superman to bleed, like a massive sonic wave emitter. Batman had the advantage when he was wearing the MECH Batsuit in a fight. Number 2. Helmet of Fate. This is the Helmet of Fate. It is not a shiny target. It holds untold power. The Helmet of Fate is an ancient and extremely powerful magical object. It was created by the Lord of Order Nabu along with 2 other mystical items, the Amulet of Anubis and the Cloak of Destiny. At some point, the helmet fell into the hands of Kent Nelson, who used its powers to become the hero Dr. Fate and eventually became a member of the Justice League. Telekinesis, flight, super strength, super speed, summon and banishment, invulnerability, interstellar teleportation, dimensional teleportation, solid energy constructs, transmutation, and immortality are a few of the divine powers of the Helmet of Fate. According to Black Alice, it is the most powerful magical artifact the world has ever known. Number 1. The Trident of Poseidon. The trident is the weapon of Poseidon, the god of the sea, as well as his symbol of power, which was forged for him by the 3 Elder Cyclops during the first Titanomachy. The trident is rivaled in power not only by Hades, Helm, and Zeus's Master Bolt. Poseidon, as well as being the god of the sea, was also known as the Earth Shaker, because when he struck the earth in anger, he caused mighty earthquakes, and he used his trident to stir up tidal waves, tsunamis, and sea storms. The trident is capable of controlling any body of water, creating fogs and storms of high intensity, summoning waves of water to propel users at great speeds, and create earthquakes by increasing the water pressure. It can be manipulated and conjure water, as well as disperse energy in the form of bolts and force fields. In the DC universe, we come across the trident in the movie Justice League: Throne of Atlantis. There we get to witness how Prince Orm used the power of the trident to defeat the whole Justice League and make them unable to move. Even Superman was no match for the power of Trident. So, do you agree with the above list? Your comments are highly welcome. Please show your support by visiting our Patreon page and helping us out. The link is in the description below. Please comment on what type of video you'd like to see next from our channel, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to make it grow bigger and better. Thanks for watching. Until next time.